Hi everyone, it's Lily here from Shine Bright Diamonds 2023, and I'm coming to you today with another one of my WIP'n chats. So if you are new to my channel, welcome. I am so happy that you have found my little corner here on YouTube. And of course, those of you that are returning, welcome back. Now, if this is your first time tuning into a WIP'n chat, WIP stands for Work in Progress, and chat is where I chat to you about what's been going on in my little corner here in Canada. So feel free to pull out one of your projects and work alongside me, or treat this as a podcast, whatever floats your boat. So let's get into it because I am filming this on Tuesday, July 15th, and I'm hoping to have it up later today. So we'll see how that goes. But what is new? How are you? I know it has been a pretty busy week since the last time we chatted. So before we get into what on earth I've been up to, let me just go over the project I'm working on. So I have made a lot of progress on this project. I'm working on the mermaid and the turtle. It is coming from a small shop here in Quebec, Canada called Realizations Eric et Karen. And it is this adorable image here. So I'm, believe it or not, almost done it simply because I actually switched out my release papers. So they're still from Bee's Crafty Corner, but I am using her release papers that are the 5 by 8 inches, which is double the size than what I normally use for my sections. And because of that, this kit has just been going. So, in terms of my supplies that I have, I'm going to be using this pen here from Butterfly Effect Wares. Yeah, definitely one of my favorite pens, super purple and full of glitter. I'm also using this little twist and pick pen, which as soon as I open up the section, you will see why. And then the tray that I'm using is this one here from Yellow Dog Designs, which has some drills in it because I was working on this kit earlier this morning. And then I left the house and now I'm back. So let me turn up the light. This is the section here that I'm going to be working on. Very confetti heavy, hence why I have my little twist and pick. But we'll see how far we get with today's chat. Oh, wait. I'm just going to bring my stuff closer and we can dive in. So before I had left off or left this, I was working on this color here. It's like this purple, pinkish, no, not purple, a dusty pink rose color. Yeah. Anyway, so let me find where I was. There we are. Okay. So, hopefully you're having a good day so far. I know for me, it's been pretty good. My day started at 6, well, pretty much like shortly after 6 this morning. And I had a nice slow morning. I did some diamond painting. And then I had gone for swimming. So I am like hardcore doing my water running. So I did that for an hour and then I came back, I showered, I've prepped dinner for tonight. And then I kind of figured I should sit down and film this WIP'n chat because in a little bit, I'm actually going to meet up with a friend for happy hour, which it's sort of ironic that I prepped dinner for tonight, considering I most likely won't be home for dinner. But I need to make sure that something was prepped. Pretty much because later tonight I have dance class, and then normally after dance class, I tend to need something to eat after. I do 90 minutes of dance twice a week, so definitely we'll probably have a little bite of dinner when I get home later tonight. But anyway, but yeah, so last time that we chatted, it was, I think it was last Tuesday that I had filmed. And since then, it's been busy. So on Wednesday, July 9th, it was my birthday. Yay. So that was fun. It was a very quiet birthday. Didn't want to do much this year. I just sort of wanted it to be very cozy. So I had gone to my dance class, hung out with the girls, and then honestly, the day of my birthday, I spent it like I was home. My boyfriend had to work. So I went out and got my favorite fast food, which is like this like Thai restaurant that's in the mall food court. So I got that for lunch. And then I honestly spent my day diamond painting and reading, which was lovely. And then Thursday at 8 a.m., I had the dentist. The dentist was great. It went by really quick, actually. No cavities, yay. And then Friday, because my boyfriend and I had not yet celebrated my birthday, um, he had planned a choose your own adventure date. Um, so step one was he gave me the choice of two options for a movie. So I had the choice of either Jurassic Park Rebirth Jurassic World Rebirth or the Lilo and Stitch movie, which I chose Jurassic Park because I love dinosaurs. And that one I felt I needed to see it in theaters. And then he had chosen three different places to eat. And I ended up choosing like this pub that we had been wanting to try. And oh my goodness, I never ordered chicken tenders, but oh, they were so good. And then the final stop was ice cream. So I got to choose if I wanted to go to the Kawartha ice cream or Dairy Queen. I chose Dairy Queen. But it was just such a great birthday. Um, yeah, it was just fun because last year we didn't, even though like last year was my 30th and we didn't do much for my birthday. Um, so this year he just sort of surprised me with literally all this fun. So I was really surprised. Um, but yeah, so that was our Friday. And then Saturday was really chill. Um, I had, what did I do? That's right. Saturday was a busy day. I lied. It wasn't chill because I ended up, first off, I had to run some errands and I did groceries. My boyfriend was super busy because he actually had to go into the office on Saturday. So I used Saturday to literally catch up on all the chores that I hadn't done. I did groceries. I ended up going for another swimming session. Um, and then Saturday evening, we just hung out at home. Sunday was busy because I went for swimming again, like the water running for 9 a.m. And then I was supposed to go to a pool party, but unfortunately, due to the weather, it had to be canceled. So I think that's getting rescheduled. I don't know when my friend's rescheduling that, but we ended up going to his parents' house to finish the laundry. And then my poor boyfriend had to get, not had to, but he volunteered to help fix the fence. So then he ended up literally helping his dad build or rebuild the fence, like fixing it. It had come down. And then by the time we got home Sunday, because it was like we're in another heat wave, we were just so done. So literally hermited. Monday, which was yesterday, I honestly just wanted to diamond paint and hang out at home. I didn't even go swimming yesterday. Um, yeah, that was it. Like, and then today I was like, I got to get back to swimming. So I went for the 9 a.m. water running. Came home. Like I said, I've had like my little bit of lunch, and now I'm here filming a WIP'n chat before I head out to see a friend. And then I have dance in the evening. So yeah, that's sort of been my day or my week. It's just been busy. But honestly, I can't complain. I am finally officially in the groove of my summer break. It took me a while to get there, but I am finally there. Honestly, I've given up on trying to sleep in. I'm now waking up at around 6:20 in the morning, which I guess is better than waking up at 5. But I mean, it would be nice if I could like sleep in once in a while. We'll see if that actually happens. Um, but other than that, like things have been super chill. Now, in terms of things that I've just been doing, besides diamond painting, I am currently trying to organize my diamond painting plans between now and September 1st. because Diamonds and Washi, they have officially announced that Drills and Chills is happening. And honestly, for me, like that's like the diamond painting event of the year because it's just so much fun. So I'm currently in the process of, well, almost done this kit. I have a feeling this kit I'll be done it probably next week. And then I gotta choose a different canvas to work on, but I want to make sure that I choose a canvas that I'll be able to finish by September 1st. And I'm also in the process of thinking about what project I want to work on for Drills and Chills. Part of me wants to, I know for sure I want to work on my SpongeBob Halloween Screams because that one, it's an older kit that's in my stash, and I do want to, work my way through my older kits. But then I think I might kit up that landscape that I got in the mystery box, which was Autumn Sunset, because it's just so pretty. But I haven't decided yet. But I think those might be the two kits I'll work on, and then if I have time, then I'll figure out a third kit because Halloween Screams will not take me long. I mean, it's mostly color blocking. Yeah, there really is no confetti on that one. So yeah, we'll see. But with that being said, I don't know what kit I want to work on next when I'm done this one. Because normally, once I get like into this halfway point slash almost at the end of a diamond painting, that's when I start thinking about my next kit. I start, trying to flatten out the canvas, or if it's a diamond art clip kit, um, I'll hang the canvas on like my pant hangers because I find diamond art clip kits tend to unravel much quicker. So I haven't decided yet. Part of me sort of wants to do a round kit because I've done a square, so maybe I'll do a round. Um, but I need to like go through my stash and take a look and see. I think I wanted to do a mermaid kit, Krista Bug's Cancer Zodiac, but it's all blue and it is another mermaid. And part of me is like, well, I just did, like, I'm currently working on a mermaid kit with majority of it being blue. So I'm like, I don't think that's going to be the one. Um, I don't know if maybe I'll be kitting up. Maybe I'll do one of my Dreamer designs. I know I don't have any round kits from Oraloa, so that's definitely not an option. But yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to like go digging. And part of me feels like I want to work on like another larger canvas. So maybe like a 50 by 70 or like a 60 by 60, like one of those. So I don't know yet. I don't know. But just because I know with round kits, I tend to work that for me, they tend to work up much quicker than square. So I just need to see like what I have in my stash. I know I have something. I mean, I better have something. So yeah, but that's sort of where I'm at. I do have like a smaller kit kitted up from Fallon Gems to work on. So, which I have a feeling that kit, once I start it, I imagine it would only take me like maybe 2 days max because I'm in paint until my heart's content. So I definitely want to be thinking about my next bigger project. But then part of me is like, do I want to do like another sort of like really summery project? Do I want to do um, maybe like something that screams like a transition between summer and fall? Like, I don't know. And like, I wanted to work on Butterfly Fantasy, but my problem with that kit is one, it is a big, it's huge, and two, it's a square. So, like, that kit for sure, I don't think I'd be able to finish it in time for Drills and Chills. And I don't want to have another big kit put off to the side because I still have my Diamond Heart Club Mystery Kit off to the side that I just haven't been working on. And Not a huge fan of that. I like to sort of work on kits and finish them. So I don't want to choose another big kit. Ugh. Well, the struggles are real. So I have a feeling what's going to happen is I'm going to narrow it down and then I'm going to have to post a poll, probably on my Instagram, for people to vote what I should work on. So yeah, because honestly, I anticipate starting the next row for sure later on this week. Um, Somehow I found a good groove to work on this kit despite all the confetti. It seems to be going well, although this section here is very confetti heavy. So this might be an all day project for me to work on here. But yeah, so we'll see. But that's sort of what I'm going through right now. I mean, I could just work on a ton of mini kits between now and September, but part of me wants to work on the bigger kits and the bigger boxes and all of that fun jazz. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, so then with that being said, let me just grab a sip of tea here. Oh, it's like really hot. Oh no, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. Anyway, um, so other things that have been going on. With my diamond painting, I ended up using my birthday rewards, and I actually, okay, so at first I was like, maybe I'll order some extra like six placers because those are my favorite. And I have pens coming in, which I'll talk about in a moment. But then I was like, you know what? I think I want to get some like different diamond paintings that have been on my wish list and I've sort of been putting them off, but screw it. So I ended up getting two diamond paintings by Puppy Gator. One of them is like the tiger that's swimming in the water, and then the other one is like this cute little ferret looking thing that's like eating a berry. I'm super excited for those because one, they're round, and two, that style of artwork is just so pretty to me. So, so pretty. And I've been eyeing her artwork for a while and I just kept passing it up. But now I'm like, ooh. So I ended up using that, my discount for that. Um, it's supposed to come tomorrow, Wednesday. So we'll see if it comes. I'll definitely have to film an unboxing for those two canvases. I'll probably just film them together. Um, but yeah, so that's what I ended up getting. And then I'm not gonna lie, there was a lot of good sales happening because of what is it, the 4th of July, like Independence Day in the States, and then Canada Day in Canada. So I ended up getting for myself, and I've never ordered from them before, but Bistro Exclusives was, which they're like a pen company in the States, they had like this massive sale where a bunch of their stuff was on sale for 25% off. And I always look at their pens, but I've never like actually bought from them. And I ended up picking up two pens. One of them is a panda pen, which I am so excited for because I love pandas. And then the other one is the super cute, like summer flip flop type pen, which I'm pretty sure there's like a seahorse. But what makes these pens so cool is like they have 3D like figurines in them. So I don't know how to describe it, but like I think the panda one has like the enamel like plates. I don't know what it is. But anyway, when they come in, I will definitely, feature them in my next WIP'n chat. Um, I think they're coming in. Last I checked the tracking, I think it's sometime this week. I'll definitely, when they, you know what I'll do? When they come in, I will post a photo on my Instagram. Ha, that's what I will do. And then Butterfly Effect Wares was having a sale, and I was so bad. I ended up getting a pen from them. Um, I ended up getting this, like, I think it's supposed to be like a sandy beach pen. It's dark blue with white and brown. It's supposed to essentially mimic like the shoreline when the water is coming up. Again, super pretty. I'm super excited for it. I believe it is supposed to come. Oh, there's still A's. My guess is it will come sometime next week. It just shipped. Just shipped. So we'll see what happens. But that's that. And then it gets worse. And then Realizations Eric at Corinne. Corinne had a blank drop in her Facebook group, and I've had my eye on their, like, I don't know what they're called, but it's a rainbow pen, but it's like stacked the colors. Well, I had to get it. So I've asked Corinne to turn the blank for me. I asked for them to do it like a surprise center. So I am so excited for when that pen comes in. I have no idea what it will look like, but I feel like it's going to be super pretty. Um, but I just wanted a nice rainbow pen. Um, and preferably a rainbow pen that didn't have glitter. And I didn't want one that was like super neon, like just like a nice rainbow. Not pastel, but just like matte. Is that it? Maybe like a matte type rainbow. I don't know. But anyway, this pen, it spoke to me. Well, the blank did. So yes. So in other words, I have 4 pens on their way over, not including the pens that would be included in my Creations Moran deluxe box, because I tend to get the Creations Moran monthly boxes, and typically I'm able to snag a deluxe box, and that normally comes with a pen. And the whole purpose of me getting the box is to help me reduce my accessory spending. But clearly, the month of July, I did not do good. So I am officially on a no buy hardcore, because I think I have like too many diamond painting accessories coming. And now I'm like, oh, I feel like I'm gonna have to make an order with Diamond Art Club for their 6 placers, because those are my favorite. And I do have points to redeem at Diamond Art Club, so it won't be that bad. But still, just when I thought I was doing good. So yeah. Anyway, on the bright side, last week Diamond Art Club did do their big Christmas release. I did not pick up anything. I was sort of surprised that there was no Miss Holly that was released, because I know there's been quite a few Miss Holly diamond paintings that are Christmas themed that have been in voting, and none of them appeared. So, in other words, that was sort of good for me, because I didn't purchase anything. But now I'm scared, because I feel like there could be a Miss Holly drop, and I am obsessed with her artwork. Maybe that's what I'll work on next, is one of my Miss Holly kits that's around. Who knows? Who knows? But anyway, yeah. So I've just been sort of online shopping, and now I'm like, nope. Now I'm on a no buy. I'm gonna do my best. Watch next week for our WIP'n chat. I'll be like, so about that new buy. No, but in all seriousness, um, I think I'm good for pens for the next little bit. Oh my gosh. But on the bright side, my pen collection is just really pretty. Like, really, really pretty. It's mostly purples. I'm really excited for my rainbow pen, though. I'm not gonna lie. Because, yeah, because the only rainbow pen I have is the chunky one that I had gotten from O'Brien Custom Terrains. Because I'm like, I just need a chunky rainbow glitter pen. But now I'm like, but the thing is with my chunky rainbow glitter pen is I like to use it in the summer. Like, it just doesn't scream every day for me. Hence why I needed, a regular rainbow pen. At least that's my justification. Anyway, so yeah, that's been my diamond painting news, aka lots of shopping. Now, in terms of other news, TV show wise, I'm actually watching something new. I started watching season 2 of The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. That show is wild. Absolutely wild. I'm still watching Below Deck, and as most of you who have been around for a while on my channel, I love my reality TV. but I haven't gotten around to watching the newest season or the latest season of The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. It is a wild show. Like, the drama is out of this world for me. I'm only on episode 2, but like I'm hooked. And the worst part is I was putting it on while I was diamond painting, and then I'm like, ooh, this might not be a good idea because now I won't be like focusing on my diamond painting. Like I can't like unglue my eyes from the screen. So yes, I'm finally on a new reality TV show. Still watching my Below Deck, but you know, need something else. And then in terms of the books I'm reading, I'm currently reading How Does It Hurt by H.D. Carlton. That book is unhinged. If you like dark romance, that book is something else. Yeah, that's all I'll say. I'm not that far into it. Um, but like I think I'm only 100 pages in and I'm already like, how? What? Why? Like I feel like the trigger warnings did not prepare me enough for just how unhinged this book is. And it's wild. So, and the friend that I'm seeing today is also reading the same book as me. So, like, I texted her and I was like, girl, what is happening? Like, and I mentioned, one of the scenes, and she's like, we will discuss when we go for our, like, apps. I was like, okay, got it. But yes, so that's the book that I'm reading. I'm also reading Birthday Girl by Penelope Douglas. It's another dark romance. So, in other words, if you're under 18 on my channel, the books I'm reading are not recommended for you. They're definitely very adult, very, very adult, very, very mature themes. But those two books currently have me in a chokehold. I have not really been reading Watermoon, which is not a spicy book. It's more like a cozy romance, which that book I need to finish for next Friday because that's when I'm discussing that book with my other book club. And I'm like, oh boy. So yes. So in other words, I have 3 books on the go. Um, Probably gonna finish Birthday Girl. My guess is probably by the end of this weekend because I'm already almost halfway through it. The Does It Hurt book, I keep reading it. Like it's hard for me to put it down, but then I have to put it down because I feel like I just stare into space, and I feel like if I was on an episode of The Office and there was like a camera watching me, like I'd be looking into the camera and literally being like, "What?" Um, because I feel like that's me when I'm reading this book. So there's that. And then on top of that, Sarah J. Maas um, announced the 6th A Court of Thorn and Roses book. And I am so behind on my Mossverse reading that now I just want to reread her books in preparation for court, like a Court of Thorn and Roses book 6. But then yesterday I decided to clean up my bookshelf and I reorganized my Sarah J. Maas books. And I have not read the Crescent City books yet, which there's 3 of them out right now. And I was looking at them and I was like, ooh, these are like thick. Like, I don't know if I'd be able to finish this reread in time. But then again, there is no date announced for when the 6th book is going to come out. So I have a feeling I should have at least a year, which is doable. There's only like what, like 15, 16 books. Oh my gosh, the things I do. But anyway, so yeah, that's what's been going on here. So when I'm not diamond painting and watching my trashy reality TV, I'm just reading all the spicy books possible. Which there are days where I'm like, how? How did I get into reading these types of books? Anyway. All right. So, with that being said, I'm looking at the time and I realized I got to get ready to meet my friend. So, I'm going to wrap up the WIP'n chat here. I feel like I did quite a bit, but at the same time, you can see why this section might take me a while. So, if you enjoyed today's WIP'n chat, please don't hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe. Your support does mean the world to me. Of course, if you are looking for more diamond painting content, you can find me on my Instagram at ShineBrightDiamonds2023. So until next time, happy diamond painting. Bye, everyone.